Man, woman, boy, or girl. It matters not what you've been, because yesterday's gone. What you were yesterday is in the history books. But it matters where you are right now. You could have been a sinner yesterday, but you can be a saint right now. You could have been saved yesterday and a sinner right now. You can come back to God and get it right with him. The Apostle Paul, he persecuted the church, stoned Stephen at Jerusalem. The saints fled to Antioch, but one of Paul's greatest ministries was in Antioch. One of the greatest things is when you can go back to the people who you messed over along the way, to the people you encountered along the way, the people who you sucked dry along the way. And you can go back and say, I know a man. I know a man, and his name is Jesus Christ. He can save, he can heal, all according to his will. He can do anything but fail. Won't you stand with me? Ephesians 2:8 says, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God. For by grace, by the favor of God, are you saved. You're only saved because God allows you to be. God could have held exclusive rights to salvation and said only those that are 5'9½", 230 pounds, and bald would qualify. He could have said that. But he thought enough to say, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Any man. He puts no parameters on his salvation. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Sometimes you've got to say, my way has not been working. My way is not the best way. My way has caused me trouble, heartache, and pain. That's what Paul had to do when he met Jesus. He had to realize that everything that he thought was right was not right. He had to throw that out the window. And to ensure that God had his full attention, God blinded him. And he didn't change the course of his life. He didn't change his direction. He was headed to Damascus before the Lord met him, and he sent him on to Damascus. But look at this. Look at what God does here. Everywhere that you go, God has set up somebody there to bless you. God sends Ananias to not only baptize Paul, but to restore the blindness that he received when he was on the Damascus road. You don't have all the answers, but somebody else does. Let somebody lead you into your destiny. Let somebody reveal your purpose. All of us don't have a defined connection with God, but you can have somebody that'll pour into your life. And what really happens is that when somebody pours into you and you get full, you go and pour into somebody else and fill them up, and then they pour into somebody else. You're not the end all and be all, but you're just a pourer along the way. I'm so glad that somebody poured into my life. I am who I am because of people like my mother. I am who I am because of people like Pastor Wyndham. I am who I am because of people like you. You're responsible for my making and molding. And I pray that in some part, some small part, that I'm helpful to your lives.